All right, we are ready to go here after Tennessee's big win over Florida last week, knocking off the #1 team in the land. This week they're traveling to Memphis. Let's see if do they have any cool uniforms? They don't really have anything that's striking my fancy, so we're just gonna give him the all whites, running that Texas Tech offense and the 4-3 defense. Memphis, I believe, lost to Texas last weekend, looking to bounce back against their intrastate rivals. This is a big game. State supremacy on the line. This is only Dan's second season at Tennessee. Anton has been at Memphis for a while, but both of these teams are going to be competing for some of the same recruits. And winning this game will help with bragging rights. Look at those rush defense stats by both teams. Memphis's offense has struggled big time so far. A couple of O-linemen there leading the line, and Thompson at corner, who already has a sack, 7 tackles, and a tackle for loss. Ooh, we got some hot players for the Vols. Peterson, 12 total touchdowns already. Bell with almost 300 receiving yards, and the best player on the squad, downtown Kevin Brown at fullback. He's got 11 carries for 48 yards. More impressively, 136 receiving yards and 2 touchdowns. A couple of injuries for Tennessee. Sanders with a tricep. Smith with an ankle sprain. Memphis in the clear.
Glad to have you with us in the studio.
You look at
bringing you the EA Sports NCAA
these squads getting ready here. Some pep talks.
Presented by Nissan.
Some pretty bad facial hair.
Tennessee's been on a roll.
Not gonna lie, not a huge fan of the look there from Memphis' head coach. Tennessee has been slinging the ball.
They can get it done in this one.
Memphis has been struggling to move the ball in general. It'll be interesting to see how both of these teams' defenses play. Tennessee's defense with an incredibly impressive performance against Florida last week, forcing, 5-6 turnovers? 5-6 interceptions? Memphis has not lost the games that it's lost very much due to its defense, I would say. I mean, they won against North Carolina in the first game of the season in a very low-scoring game where their defense played well and their offense did not. They look hyped up. They look ready to go for this one.
We're at Liberty Bowl Memorial Stadium, located in Memphis.
Packed house at the Liberty Bowl.
And it's brought to you by Coke Zero.
You would expect to maybe see a more mixed fan base with how close these schools are to each other. But Memphis looks to have most of the fans in attendance here. Tennessee, oh, that's me, sorry. Let me just, and it's heads. Memphis wins the toss. They will defer. And we are ready for kickoff. 2 ranked teams here. Tennessee did not start the season ranked. They jumped in after their big upset last week. And Memphis started the season ranked in the top 10 and dropped. Look at these statistics for Darius Peterson. 37 of 46. 291 yards, 2 touchdowns.
I think this
the quarterback brings his troops out onto the field for the first drive of the game.
Tennessee going shotgun 4 wide. And they're going to hand the ball off in the first play, and a nice tackle. Quinn, only a 1-yard gain. Tennessee hurries back to the line. And they're going to go trips to the left now. Memphis with 3 down linemen. It's a screen pass. And that was defended very well. Only 1 yard again. And they hurry up once more. Memphis has filled the gaps in the run game well and swarmed the ball here on that screen pass. But not on that play. 13 yards to Smith. He had time to stop, turn around, and catch that. Not a ton of pressure on him from the defender. Yeah, the Memphis D lineman way upfield there. Tennessee continues the hurry up, and they will hand it off up the middle. Another good stop by number 57. Only 2 yards for Quinn there. Not a lot of room to run so far. Going back to the previous play, I feel like screen passes have been a very questionable decision so far this season. We've seen a couple of them get intercepted, and we've seen most other ones get blown up at the line. I don't think I've seen a wide receiver screen, to clarify, that worked well. It looked like the quarterback and the running back got mixed up on that play. Running back kind of backed right into the quarterback when he was blocking. Might have thrown off the timing. They still got 6 yards, though. And they have the running back here with room to run, and he plows over number 33, and he gets to the 45-yard line. Another conversion on 3rd down for Tennessee. They've got a couple of first downs so far on this drive. Look at 66 Ford. Heck of a neck roll. You got to love a neck roll in today's game. You don't see as much.
Ball on the 45.
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree with you, Brando. Hey, halfback screens do seem to work well. I don't know what it is on the wide receiver screens, but the blocking never seems to hold up. And defenders just seem to read it super well and always be there. Maybe CPUs run a lot of man coverage. That could be the case. Ooh, almost gets hit there. It gets off another hook route. First down, Chris Smith. This Tennessee squad surprised a lot of people this season. They went to a bowl game in year 1. People weren't sure of the talent level. The coach hadn't had a ton of time to. Oh, and I was busy talking, and a terrible throw and an interception. Peterson is going to look back on that and wonder what he saw. I thought he was maybe even trying to throw it away, but if he did, he short-armed it. Tennessee is moving the ball well, but Memphis makes the big play when they need to, and they're coming out in the pistol. And it will be a handoff for them up the middle, and a nice run fill there. Brandon Sullivan gets 4 yards.
Gets 3 yards on the carry.
And they are going to be running hurry up as well. And that is complete for a first down. 10 yards to Matt Wheeler, cousin of famed backyard sports player Pete Wheeler. Quarterback Kevin Edwards with his first completion of the day. And another run play. They pulled the guard there. And once again, Tennessee is up to the challenge. Ooh, I think we might see a pass coming here. It is nice to have Coach Stradamus still activating, so you can just get a feeling for what's coming on whatever 25% of the plays or however that works. And that was a shotgun pass, and it was for 6 yards. So Memphis facing their first 3rd down. Andy Ross, man with 2 first names on the catch. Oh, Memphis, instead of running it on 3rd and 1, they were going to take a play-action shot. You love the guts on this play call. Let's see if Tennessee gets sucked in. And did he hold on to that? He did. Tennessee did not bite on the fake, but Memphis completed that pass anyway. A lot of traffic. Coach Stradamus is just firing off at this point, predicting every play. You usually only see it once in a while, but he's on the roll right now. And that is a run, and that is five yards there for Sullivan.
Sullivan picks up 5 with the carry.
Both teams with some success on their first drive here. No chunk plays so far, but both teams moving the ball
And this is the 8th play
fairly well in increments. We have trips to the right. Memphis has the ball in Tennessee territory now, and that's going to be another first down. As 2 Tennessee defenders kind of conk helmets there at the end of the play. 4 for 4 for Edwards. Pistol. And it's going to be a handoff. Oh, wow. I want to say broken tackle, but it's almost like he didn't, attempt to break the tackle. The Tennessee defender kind of just surfed on him there for a few steps and flew over the top. That's why you don't tackle with your head down, folks. Keep your head up. Good tackling form. That will not make the tackling educational video. And it will be 3rd and short, and it looks like Memphis this time is going to try to run for the first down. And they will get it. Referees in this game are very, very generous with forward progress. I've seen a few times that they give people first downs when it didn't even seem like they crossed the line of scrimmage. It also doesn't help that the first down line is like a yard and a half thick. Oh, and he's scrambling. He puts a hand out. You'll see quarterbacks fumble that quite often, but he held on. Kevin Edwards. Man, I'm having trouble with that name. Kevin Edwards. Doesn't seem like a difficult name to say. Keep calling him Kedden for some reason. Getting that D from Edwards out a little bit too early. Iowa and a ranked Illinois team in a battle here in the 4th quarter. We'll keep you updated on that. 2 teams in the best conference in the nation. Okay, another completion to Ross. And Memphis is deep in the red zone on the 12-yard line. Let's see if they can convert. They can still get a first down just short of the end zone. And they're going to go with the read option, and it works. It works well enough. That's 6 yards. The defensive end, that's just perfect execution. He holds it, he waits for the DN to crash down, and then he pulls it. And 2nd and 4 from inside the 5, or inside the 10 at least, and they're going to throw it here. Tennessee sends pressure, and that leaves a man wide open on a slant. That man's name, Chris Nelson.
This team has so many potent weapons.
Salim, I don't appreciate your negative comments here in the chat. All right? A 15-play drive for 69 yards. That's the sex number. Very impressive drive by Memphis. Tennessee is really going to be ruining that interception after they move the ball so well. We have Texas Tech today. That's always a fun matchup. Texas is with an early lead. Oh, that's actually, now that I'm seeing that Tennessee section, it's a fairly sizable section there. Normally you see fans kind of scattered across the stadium from the opposing team, but Tennessee really concentrated just on that one section. Just bought the whole thing out from row 1 to row Z. Memphis exercising that bend but don't break philosophy on that first drive. Let's see if they can do that again, or if Tennessee holds on to the ball a little better here.
Their last drive ended with an interception. We're about to find out what the defense can do this time.
One general rule in any game is to hold on to the ball. If you're in the negative in the turnover department, your chances
nobody in the backfield here. He's got time to throw. That's a deeper throw, and it's and that was almost picked off by Stevie Ramsey.
Heady play by that defender. That was solid fundamental pass defense.
I have thoughts on a man of that age going by Stevie still, but I will keep them to myself.
25-yard line. Second down.
2nd and 10. That was a dangerous throw. That was almost pick number 2. If somebody could remind, what was the quarterback on Florida's name from last game? Because right now Tennessee's quarterback, Darius Peterson, is doing his best Florida quarterback impression. 3rd and 7. Oh, edge pressure doesn't get there. First down, Travis Thomas. Now that's a good football name. And it looks like Memphis is not done sending pressure. They might send it again here. And by might, I mean 100% certainly will. Pistol formation for Tennessee, but they motion out the receiver. And they throw to that running back in the flat. He has to come back and get it. And he does not gain any yards.
That's
going to be 2nd and 10. Matt Quinn has 2 catches today. Let's see here. Let's see if they throw it again, and they will. Oh, defensive tackle busted through the line, but they still got the throw off. That's 5 yards. Ohio State is housing Wisconsin right now. You hate to see it. Memphis has blitzed a lot this drive, and they will continue to do so on this play. Oh, and it worked that time. You can see Peterson, even before he needed to, he saw that blitz coming. He tucked early, and just wanted to make sure he didn't get sack fumbled there. The blitz worked on that play. They blitzed almost every play that drive, it seemed, and it was successful. So Memphis up 7-0, and they're getting the ball back in what could be, a broken tackle there. 2 broken tackles, it looks like, and that's in the 37. So 7-point lead, good field position.
Just a little on the return.
Memphis in a good spot so far.
6 points and a pretty display of passing was a result of their last drive.
1st and 10 Memphis.
Do you expect the defense to take
Pistol formation with an up back to the left, and it's a hand up. Oh, and a broken tackle, but he still doesn't. Oh, he gets a yard. Memphis was not seeing a lot of space on that run. Tennessee played that well.
Up 7 points.
Same formation, same play there, and it went even worse. That is, I swear, at least once a game you see teams try this where they run the same exact play after it doesn't work. I don't know if that's some sort of kind of reverse psychology play there, but I've never seen it work this season. So let's keep tabs on that and see if it ever does. 3rd and 10 now. They are throwing it. Tennessee has a jailbreak blitz, and he threw it, and it was complete, and it was a 5-yard loss. It could have been worse. I thought for a second that might have been picked off. That drive goes nowhere for Memphis. Tennessee's defense holds, and they will get the ball back here as we wind down the first quarter.
Bell, the return man.
Nice high boot there. Catches it at about the 20. Cuts upfield.
Takes it at the
about
20,
the 30.
and he makes it out to about the 31-yard line. The Tigers really came prepared to play defense today.
Yeah, Memphis does seem to like some conservative play calling on 3rd down, settling for a lot of screen passes instead of running some deeper routes to the sticks. I'm not sure what the thought process is there. Maybe they don't trust the quarterback. I don't know what else to tell you. I'll have to ask Coach about that after the game. And that's a screen pass. And as we spoke about earlier, it didn't go very well. That's a 3-yard loss. I mean, that's honestly what I've seen. That's like the best case. Oh no, why does this keep doing this? Like every game, my fucking controller. I swear to God. That's about the best case scenario we've seen on screen passes, because the worst case scenarios are pick sixes. As we saw Minnesota do, we saw Colorado, I believe, for an interception and screen pass. And we've seen plenty of them blown up. We're dropping back to pass again. This pass is deep, and it is caught. A beautiful corner route by Travis Thomas. And he dropped that throw in right over the defender's outstretched arms for a big play for Tennessee. That's probably the longest play of the game, I have to guess, if I'd say so. As we have 7-0 score here at the end of the first quarter. Look at that beautiful toss. No chance for the defender there. Looking at some scores here, we have Auburn with a 24-14 win over Tulsa. 25th ranked Arizona beating Temple 38-7. 3rd ranked Miami defeating 10th ranked NC State.
Completes it, but he can't
and
shake the
8th ranked Virginia now up 21-3 on Clemson. Who would have tell somebody from the year 2020 that would be happening? And it looks like Ball State crushing a weak non-conference opponent in UMass. So it's 2nd and 5 here. Drops back to throw. My Jeebus Creebus. That was a pick 6 waiting to happen. That's 2 drop picks now from Memphis. And that one had potential to be a touchdown if he holds on. 3rd and 5. Tennessee quarterback has gotten away with a few dangerous throws so far in the first half. And he lost that one, and that was a great throw. He put some touch on that. And he still got it to the corner. I think we have a frustrated coach on the Memphis sideline wondering what he has to do to get his defense off the field. Tennessee going quads to the right. And it's a design QB run. It was a design QB run right into the defensive line for -1 yard. Nonetheless, they hurry up. They're throwing it here, and they're throwing it to the running back, who breaks a tackle and gets the first down. A nice tackle shed right after the catch by Matt Quinn. And that's the first down, Tennessee. They are inside the red zone, or the green zone, as some lame-o announcers call it. That is another wheel route, and he breaks the first tackle again, but some good gang tackling. Wrap him up. That's 1st and goal now. Quinn with his 5th catch of the game. That wheel route is finding them joy, and we have an upset. Iowa 35, Illinois 32. Down goes Illinois. A ranked team losing to an unranked team. And run right up the gut. Touchdown, Volunteers. Matt Quinn, who had his fingerprints all over that drive through the air and on the ground. And we are an extra point away from a 7-7 game.
With the extra point.
Yeah, Miami 38, NC State 31 in a top 10 matchup. Colorado State wins again. That team has shown me something this year. Don't sleep on Colorado State, people.
The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off.
Wow, Florida International beating Florida State 51-31. That's another
He's to the
amazing
20.
scoreline.
He's tackled at the 22-yard line.
Number 44. You don't see a lot of 44s returning kicks. Not a classic kick returner number. I got to be honest here.
You always want to go in the locker room with momentum. So as we get closer
So
to halftime,
Memphis
I think we'll see
no
more
longer in the
attempts to
lead
create big plays.
on the 20-yard line. And a read option. Running back gets tackled, and now the quarterback gets tackled after 3 yards. Kevin Edwards.
The option keeper gets him 2, maybe 3 yards.
I really said that slowly so I didn't F it up that time. 2nd and 7 for the Tigers. He's got the tight end.
And down he goes.
Andy
to the
Ross.
34-yard line.
If that's the tight end. Kind of just assumed. For a 1st down. No incompletions yet for Edwards. And they hand this off. And a nice little hole up there for 6 yards from Sullivan. And they have 2nd and short-ish. Oh, boys. This could be a disaster. A play-action screen pass. Let's see. And they got 2 yards. So that could have been much worse. That actually worked better than most non-play action screen passes. Maybe the play action kept the defense guessing for just a second there. 3rd and 2. Time to throw. They find that man again. Same route, Andy Ross. He's finding holes in the zone, and he's just settling down right in those zones. 10 for 10 now for Edwards. Stephen Lane with his 8th tackle today. He's on pace for 20 or so tackles. They drop back to pass. A looping throw and straight up dropped. First incompletion for Edwards, and that was not his fault. That went right off Andy Ross's hands. Didn't look like he had a ton of room to run there, but still a drop.
From their own 48-yard
They are
line.
creeping towards
Second
midfield
down.
here. 2nd and 10. Ooh, BYU 31, number 20, Oklahoma State 27. Another top 25 team goes down. That's
Throws to
2
the
top
receiver, and
25
he's got it
squads that
again.
have lost to
And they
unranked
make the
teams.
stop at the 31.
And while I was saying that, Chris Nelson rips off a big gain, and we are down towards the 30-yard line. Memphis moving the ball once again. Stephen Lane making the tackle once again. And a handoff up the middle. Running back skirts by and
And they
gets
get
7
nice
yards.
on that run.
He now has 10 carries. Ooh, we might be treated to a little option football here. From this position, looks like it would be read option, I'm guessing. Not a straight pitch option. It is read option. And well read.
And they got him
No
for a
gain.
loss.
Number 30, Justin Owen, in a perfect spot for that. 3rd and 3. Again for the Tigers. Here we go. We have 2 receivers to the right. He takes the snap. He drops back. And guess who over the middle? It's our main man, Andrew Cantrell. I actually thought that was the other white
I'll
guy.
tell you
That's
something.
on me.
I'm loving this quarterback's confidence more and more as this game
I thought
goes
that
on.
was the other white
Really
guy,
throwing
and that
the
was a
ball
bad
with some
assumption.
purpose.
We have a pistol run up the middle, and it's stuffed, but he falls forward, and he's still up on it. He's not going down easy. Sullivan for the carry. What's up, Hokie for life? Welcome back to the stream. I do agree, Anton, that is slightly racist. on my part. Can't assume. Oh, what do we have here? Did we have an offensive lineman jump? Did a defensive lineman come into the neutral zone? Both sides pointing at each other per usual, and that one was on the Memphis Tigers. We had ourselves a false start. At home, you don't want to be false starting at home when you don't really have the crowd noise as an excuse, and they're on the opposite end from the Tennessee fans. So that must have just been a mix-up on the count. 2nd and goal now. And the running back, and he gets stuffed, but a nice little curl route from him.
He made a good read here to find his teammate. That's sound decision making.
3rd down now and goal. That's his first catch of the game. And they're throwing it and batted down. Interesting decision to throw the ball on 3rd and very short. Now it's 4th and goal from the 2, and they're going for it. I believe. Look at this. They don't want 3 points. They want 7 points. Ooh, let's see what they do here. Big play, and they run it, and they get stuffed. No chance. They lose 4 yards. Points left on the board. They tried to go read option, and Coach Tubby McTubster is loving that. Defense showed up for Tennessee. Now both teams have a stop.
They've been like a couple of fighters feeling each
on
other
an important play.
so
Tennessee with a 4th down stop, and Memphis with an interception. Tennessee going 5 wide out of their own end zone, and he has time to throw, and he gets freaking murdered. A humongous hit. We might have to check that receiver and see if he needs to be in the concussion protocol, because that was a brutal hit. 2nd and 10 from just about the 5-yard line. They're going to keep a running back in for now. Let's see if they run this, or at least keep somebody in to block. They don't do either. And a completed pass to Travis Thomas, who has been a favorite target so far. He's already got 5 catches, and it's going to be 3rd and 4. Looks like Memphis is going to try and man up here.
The quarterback in the gun with 5 receivers.
If they're playing man, they're missing a couple guys on the left side of the field for that quads formation. See if Tennessee finds somebody open, and they do find somebody open. It looked like they had a bit of a man advantage over there with Memphis trying to play man coverage. It didn't work out. 1st and 10, Volunteers, as they try to move this ball out of the shadow of their own end zone. And it's another pass. And it's a... Oh, I thought he caught that. Defender didn't get his head turned, but was still playing good coverage. Went off the defender's helmet and almost scooped up by a Tennessee wide receiver, which would have been a very impressive catch.
2nd down, 10 to go.
Nonetheless, it is 2nd and 10 for the Tennessee Volunteers. Running back motions into the flat and then goes into dry. That's another incomplete pass. Darius Peterson has thrown the ball 24 times here in the first half, and he doesn't seem like he's going to be stopping anytime soon. 3rd and 10 for Tennessee. They're 5 for 6 on 3rd down. Very impressive so far. Oh, intercepted! He throws it right into the arms of the middle linebacker, who I'm assuming was spying the QB on that play. That was one where he never saw the guy. He never saw him, and Peterson throws a 2nd interception, and this one is in his own territory.
From the 20-yard line, it's 1st down.
And that becomes an instant points opportunity for Memphis.
Brought down after a nice run up the middle.
5 yards for Edwards on 1st down. Memphis looking to capitalize on this, their 2nd takeaway of the game. And they have number 87. Now that is Andrew Cantrell. All right. See, now I'm not assuming who's who. 14 of 16 now, and they are inside the 10 with 3.5 to go before halftime. Oh, a draw play. Number 23 almost breaks the tackle. Sullivan, 4 more yards. They are inside the 5. Memphis looking to run the option again. It did not work well for them on the last goal line possession. Let's see if this goes better. It looks like it will. Touchdown Memphis. That one worked. Edwards runs it in, and they regain the lead. The turnover proving costly for Tennessee, and it was converted quickly into 6 and possibly 7 for Memphis in under a minute.
And he hits the PAT.
The PAT is good, and we have a 14-7 game. Yeah, I hope Dan shows up at some point. It seemed like he was busy tonight. Sometime in the second half, he can roll on by. That one is going to be
This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback.
Caught in the end zone, and it will be a touchback.
An interception cut this offense last drive short. So I think they're going to be
Tennessee
looking for a
now
little
down
more
7,
right here.
started on their own 25-yard line.
They're going to try to continue to
They are going to go run a play-action pass, and that is caught,
Stopped immediately.
but well defended as well. I think it's 5. That was actually a tough catch in traffic because the middle linebacker played some very impressive coverage there. We're going to have a split back set. Looks like they have a tight end in the backfield, and he's taken off, and he is not getting far. Peterson gets 2. That's 3rd and 3. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now with clock ticking down to 2.5 left. Same formation. And he throws it to a guy behind the line of scrimmage, and they had no chance of getting that first down.
And they back up 3 yards on that play.
That was kind of a give-up throw there. It was a route in the flat behind the line. Andy was covered. You got to look downfield there. You got to read your, you got to go through your progressions there. He seems like he saw somebody and threw it without checking to see if he had some secondary options open there. Memphis returns this out to about the 45,
Not a bad return.
where they have a chance to make this a 2-possession game right before half. And I do believe that they get the ball at halftime, so they could do a little double dipping here if they play their cards right. And on first down, they get a 6-yard catch to Andrew Cantrell.
Picks him up 6 yards with a catch.
And they take their first time out. Lots of time left, but they are very cautious about conserving that clock and not running out of time. You don't want to end the half with the timeout in your pocket like some teams have done recently. Drops back to pass, and now both teams have dropped picks. Justin Owen had his hands on that one, and he could not hold on. He stepped in front of the wide receiver, looked to make a play, but just could not hold on. They say that's why they're not playing offense. Am I right, guys? Trips to the left. Drops back to pass, and he takes off to run a crowd, and he's stumbling, and he could not stay on his feet.
Take a timeout. That's their first of the half.
It's 4th and 9, and Tennessee is huddling their offense up, and they are ready to get this ball back with under 2 minutes left. Now, see, you see that Memphis took a timeout there. They could be punting this ball back with a lot less time left if they hadn't wasted that timeout early. They got a little presumptuous, and that punt is way out of bounds. Not sure how far downfield that made it.
Nice. So now they're looking at a long way
it's
to
hard
go
to tell.
And
you know that I got inside the 20. That's not bad because you know the field judge has no idea where the line was.
You can't afford to
it's
waste
on the 19. Give or take 5 yards of where it actually went at. Western Michigan's ranked, huh? I like that.
Quick pass.
That's going to be inbounds, and now Tennessee.
That play was going nowhere.
Yeah, give a lot of credit to the defense here.
So they must have taken that timeout before on Memphis' 4th down play, I'm assuming, maybe. Why did they not have a timeout yet? So they didn't take one there. We'll assume they took that in the last drive. Oh, Memphis sends blitz, and that is high, and that is caught for 5 yards.
Right around the 26-yard
Some of these throws have a lot of air under them, and it really takes away the receiver's ability to do anything after the catch. 3rd and 2, a minute 19 remaining. Peterson almost with 30 pay. He's going to have his 30th pass attempt in the first half.
All by himself in the backfield with 5 wideouts.
Oh, that had some zip to it. You like to see that. Marcus Smith was the catch. They're not taking a timeout. Clock will set here when the chains are moved. They're going 5 wide.
With 5 wide.
He takes a fumble, and quick thinking by number 69 to recover the fumble and only lose 6 yards instead of 6 yards and the possession. Quarterback took off early there. Defender got his hands on the football, but a very smart play by the lineman to fall on it. Not even fall on it, pick it up and try to run with it, which isn't always advisable. That's a 2-yard gain.
And he's hit immediately.
And neither team is taking a timeout yet. Maybe you would think maybe Memphis takes one. Try to get the ball back. Maybe Tennessee takes one.
They'll line up with 5
They
wide
convert
receivers.
this, but Tennessee is going to hurry up. Inside 30 now. Memphis. Oh, deep toss. And Stevie Ramsey. 2 deflections, but you might as well change that instead to 2 terrible drops. Because that ball was severely underthrown. Receiver had no chance to come back and get that one. Stops the clock though. Memphis will get the ball back with 24 seconds. Oh, well, less than that. Maybe like 14 seconds and 2 timeouts. That was a short punt. And
Looking for the corner.
they will get it almost to midfield. 17 seconds left. They can still get a field goal out of this.
Nice yardage on the run back.
They're going to have to open up the offense a little bit. You can't dink and dunk when there's only 17 seconds left.
Momentum
And you're on your
swings have
side
been
of the field
fairly
still.
even. And
Gotta
with so little
take a couple
separation,
shots
this
downfield
game
here
can
to
be
get the field
drastically
goal range.
changed on just 1 or 2 plays. Memphis is up 7.
And they do get out of bounds. 8 yards.
He's pushed
That
out of
works.
bounds
Matt Wheeler
around the 45-yard line.
his second of the
What a
day.
throw for a big gain.
That is a great example of the quarterback seeing the whole field and finding the guy who had the.
So it's 2nd down and about 2 yards to go.
13 ticks left on the clock. Drops back. Screen to the running back.
Zips it to the back.
And he gets a first down.
He's
7
tackled
seconds
at the
remaining.
39.
They are moving the
So
ball
they get
here.
out
They
there for
maybe
about
have
6
1
yards,
play
and that's a
left.
first down.
2 if
Short
they're
throws
really
like
quick
this are
with it.
very effective because they tend.
It would be a 56-yarder from here. Probably outside the range of a college kicker, and you never know. I don't really know what the wind situation is. That could impact it. You can't take a sack. Another screen pass.
Here's a screen
And this
pass,
one
gets
works
it to
as
the back.
well, and he stays on his feet. Oh, but time runs out! He needed to not stay on his feet and get out of
Great
bounds.
first
He
half
had a
comes to a
chance.
close.
That broken
14-7,
tackle.
Tigers.
That broken tackle cost them points because it took a little extra time off the clock, just about 1 or 2
Glad to have you
seconds,
with us
but they
in the
needed
studio for
that
the EA
time.
Sports NCAA
That's
football
one where you
14
applaud the
halftime
effort, but
show
you gotta be
presented
smarter
by
than that. You
Nissan.
gotta have more
Innovation,
awareness of that.
then
You gotta
exciting.
know that you don't
Reese
have a lot of
Davis
time
and
left.
David
Look at that
Pollock
pick.
here,
Great play there.
completely locked in on that first half. The Tigers
And the big
have the
sack.
advantage right now, but not a ton of separation in this game. Not as much as we might have anticipated, but there were signs that there might be a little bigger gap coming in the second half.
It felt like they took the opponent's
Well,
best punch, and they were perfectly
It's definitely
fine
been a
with it. It
defensive
felt
heavy
like they had
first
plenty
half.
more
We
in
had
the
the
tank, and
offenses
I
have
looked to
moved
see
the
in the
ball,
second
but
half
their
they
drives
continue
have
to
either
exert
sputtered
themselves.
out with
They found some
turnovers or
plays
on
I
the
think that
goal
they can
line.
come back to in the second half.
They just have
They're
not
gonna-
been able
that
to
are gonna
convert.
work.
Look at the
I look
rushing
for them to
disparity
really open up
there.
this lead in the second half.
-4
We've
to
done what we can
59.
do here at halftime. Time to get you
Time
back
possession's
out
been
in the second
fairly
half.
even.
We'll
Pass
keep
yards
an
been
eye on
fairly
everything
even. 2
going on
big
in college
turnovers for
football.
Tennessee,
Brett
but you
Nessler
got to
and
think of
Kirk
Memphis
Herbstreit
really
ready
having
with the
1
call.
turnover here. They did get stopped on 4th down the red zone. That's as good as a turnover to me. I don't know why they don't count that as a turnover, to be completely honest, because it functionally is one.
And we
Somebody
welcome
call
you back to
somebody
the
about
action
that.
here, just
Tell
about
them how I
set for
feel.
the second half.
Short kick will be
He'll
fielded and
take it from
taken
the 2.
just inside the
And he's
25
tackled
by
at the 24-yard
Caldwell.
line.
As we start the 3rd quarter, Memphis up 7 with the ball here at the Liberty
So
Bowl.
now both teams come trotting back out onto the field. Memphis up 7 points.
Diamond formation to backfield. Hand off to the fullback. He rolls over a defender to get 5 yards. John Smith. A bland name for a bland player. Not sure if he was hurt on
Second
that
and
play or
5
not.
coming up here. Ball on their own 29.
Oh, wow. Tennessee got immediate pressure there.
And he tackles him hard.
But the quick slant route was still open for a first down to Chris Nelson, who has one of Memphis' 2 touchdowns today. Very efficient game from Edwards, 19 of 22 passing. And another crossing route is open.
Catches it.
And it's another 5 yards. They're plugging away. They're moving the ball 4 or 5 yards at a time. Nothing downfield, but it's working. They're going to move to under center here. And they're going to run a draw play that gets them 8 more yards. That's a tough reach for the quarterback to have to swing around and get that handoff off, but he had the footwork to make it happen. Motion to the right, and it's a screen pass, and what do you know? It doesn't go
and hit hard as he came down with it.
Ooh, upset alert. Ole Miss 17, Alabama 7. Keep your eyes on that score. Oh, a deep throw, and it's picked. It's picked off. And a couple broken tackles later, and Tennessee has the football on the 30-yard line. John Cunningham jumps that route, and he just played the ball much better than the receiver. The receiver did not come back to the ball.
From their own 31-yard line.
That was Memphis' first real deep shot of the game. And now maybe you see why they've been plugging away on shorter throws, if that's what the quarterback's doing on these long throws.
At the 35.
Big stop for Tennessee there. They now have the ball again, down 7, with a chance to tie it up. It's 2nd and 6. It's a screen pass. And it got 4 yards. That's the longest screen pass. That's the new record for longest wide receiver screen pass that we've seen this season. Memphis not sending any pressure here on 3rd and short. Looks like they're just going to sit back in zone and make them beat them underneath. And Tennessee reacts to that and just runs it up the middle for an easy first down. Good play call there.
After a decent pickup.
They saw that Memphis wasn't coming forward, and they said, we're just gonna get the first down here. They have not run the ball much in the first half, so maybe that's what Memphis was thinking. This team had negative rush yards in the first half. Audible there. And he runs, he gets the edge this time, and he has the first down, and he breaks the tackle, and he gets out of bounds.
And he shoved
Strong
out of
run
bounds
from
around the
Peterson. We've seen him
46-yard
run into the end a couple times there. But that time he did get around the end at the first down. So this is interesting. You saw on an earlier drive, Memphis was blitzing almost every play. This drive, they're sitting back, and they're letting Tennessee take what the defense gives them. And Tennessee's just doing that. 2 yards, 4 yards. The scramble was a longer play, but they're moving at their own pace. Very interesting to see if Memphis will change that up and start bringing more pressure again here. Tennessee runs it again. Number 24 gets 5 yards.
And he carries the ball for a nice gain.
Maybe that was a halftime strategy change after really not doing much with the run in the first half. It looks like they might be trying to stay a little more dedicated to it here in the second half. 7 of 11. Tennessee has been great on 3rd down today. The problem is that they've been turning it over on 1st and 2nd down. He has time, and he has his man. First down, Tennessee. Travis Thomas, he's got to be closing in on 10 catches. He has 8. Memphis still sitting back. They've kind of been getting chewed up in this zone, and they're sitting back in a cover 3 now. Looks like there might be some short routes open again. And then the same route again, underneath route. And is that a... oh, I thought he fumbled it, but he was not down. Travis Thomas surfing on bodies. Stay up. 2nd down and 1 for Tennessee. We have a pistol formation. And a handoff and a nice play. That's a TFL. Kevin Brown. No gain. Jarrell Murphy. The 2nd tackle for a loss today. 3rd and 1 Tennessee. You wonder if this is 4 down territory or if they learn from Memphis' mistakes. They won't need 4 downs. That's a first down to Mike Bell.
At the 12.
Here at the Liberty Bowl. Ring that bell. That's my new catchphrase. Handoff off the middle. Nice hole. 7 yards for downtown Kevin Brown. 2nd and 3. They are inside the 5, and they can still get a first down without scoring. And the option goes nowhere. Both of these teams have tried option runs with mixed results. Memphis got stuffed on 4th on an option, but they also scored on an option. Tennessee 0 for 1 on their red zone option. 3rd down again. It seems like they've been facing 3rd downs all the time. That's just the way their offense has worked this game. He has time, and he just got that off. That would have been a devastating turnover. And you got to kick the field goal here, I'm thinking. I think you've got to kick this. And they will line up to kick on 4th and 6. Memphis defense with a nice hold there. Tennessee looking to cut it to 4. And they will.
And he's got it.
14-10 Memphis. Studio update. Who we got? Texas Tech pounding Texas. This is the same Texas team that just beat Memphis last week. Bit of a letdown spot for them. This Texas Tech already has 2 losses. Not a great look for Memphis' strength of schedule, but
back to the live action here.
Memphis is more worried about taking down their in-state rival here.
They're ready for the kick.
3:55 left in the 3rd quarter.
Caldwell from the 7, and he makes it out to about the 24-yard
yard
line.
return there for Caldwell.
Fans have got to be going crazy.
Look at these last 5 drives: interception, end of half, punt, touchdown, turnover on downs.
For the fans to watch because their team was so
less than stellar, and the touchdown they scored was a drive that started on the 30-yard line of the opponent.
The first rule on offense is to
ball
take
well.
care of the football. These guys need to remember that on this drive.
It looked like Tennessee had a man in the backfield, but Brandon Sullivan made him miss.
Sullivan gains about 4 yards.
Not even as much making him miss. The guy just didn't seem to be aware of where the running back was. Got too far upfield. 2nd and 7. Tennessee sends the blitz. Memphis throws what looked like a sure pick 6. But now both teams have dropped 2 interceptions. That defensive back did everything right except catch the goddamn ball. These quarterbacks must feel invincible because they have so many drop picks. Oh, and he gets stuck. Oh, Edwards tried to take off, and he tripped over a man who was lying on the ground. Didn't look like he would get the first anyway, but he definitely wasn't going to after he stumbled on the D lineman lying there. He was D-lining there. Lining there. He was D-lining there.
Oh, excellent punt.
The punt is off, and the return for a few yards only. Good coverage there.
Makes it to the 35-yard line.
And that was a quick 3-and-out for Memphis. Tennessee has the ball back again. That Memphis defense did not get a lot of time to recover after that previous long Tennessee drive. Let's see, they won't be tired on this drive. Tennessee might be able to take advantage of that stamina deficiency. A quick wide receiver screen and a quick loss of 3 yards. Keep going back to that well. They just keep doing it. Maybe we just take those out of the playbook at this point. I don't know what else to tell you. Just remove them from the playbook. That might not even be a bad idea.
2nd down.
Not even letting your team run them. That is a wheel route, and these. Okay, here's the deal. First of all, quarterbacks, chill, dude. What are you doing? Second of all, defensive backs and linebackers, catch the damn ball. Peterson has 2 picks, but could have 5. Not great all around here. Oh, that's a screen pass, and this one's stuffed as well. They just had a 3-play drive in which they had 2 screen passes for -2 yards. Somebody call that coach right now and get him to change his play calling. Please, for the love of God, he's looking like Mike McCarthy out there.
Burns is waiting for the snap.
That's a punt, angling left, caught at the 30, runs right into all the defenders. 12 yards for Caldwell. That was like a fullback punt return. He's like, fuck you guys, I'm running straight up the gut. I don't feel like avoiding any of you. Come get me.
take over here, ready to start
The last couple minutes of this quarter are taking a while with all these incompletions and punts and changes of possession. Still 2 minutes left in the third here. That was a lollipop that gets caught inbounds for 3 yards to Andy Ross.
So it's complete, but they didn't get much there.
And that's because the defense was
Memphis
just
looking
waiting
to
on
throw
it
again.
and they attacked. The quarterback should have found somebody else
Edwards has
downfield.
cooled off a bit since his hot start. And over the middle, completion for a first down.
Brought down around the 42-yard line.
First down, Memphis. Past midfield now, and that's a handoff up the middle. That looked like a read option there, actually. That he
Nice run, and he's brought down.
15 carries for 62 yards so far. Not a bad game. Memphis going back to the air here on 2nd and 5. He has time to throw, but he still doesn't get it off. A 7-yard
This corner
loss.
has physical abilities that you're going to see at the next
Barrett
level.
Thompson.
He can cover wide receivers.
The guy seems
he
like he should be a
physical
catcher
against
or
the
something
run.
in baseball. 4 of 8 on third down for Memphis. It's 3rd and 12.
Down to the 32.
You better hope for the sake of Anton that they don't throw a screen pass here. And they won't. And they're taking a deep shot, and they complete. Oh, he drops it.
And it falls
He had it in his hands. That was a good play by the defender to get his hands in there and knock it out. A lot of traffic all around, and that's incomplete, and that's 4th down again. These teams are trading 3 and outs. No, that wasn't a 3 and out. These teams are trading punts right now.
And
This quarter has not had a lot of scoring. The CPU punters have very little knowledge of what fucking coffin corners are, apparently, as they just continually boot these things out the back of the end zone like it's nobody's
This deficit
business.
can be easily overcome, sure, but they have to be thinking if
Tennessee takes over again. Let's see if they can get a first down on this drive. And they can. On the first play of the drive, they get 14 yards to Mike Taco Bell. He has 4 for 33. They're hurrying up to the line. Peterson with 43 pass attempts for only 200 yards. A lot of attempts for not that many yards.
He's hit and taken
Complete
down.
again for 5. Matt Quinn, who has a lot of catches. For 10 for 36. Now you don't. That's got to be the lowest, one of the lowest yards per catch average you've seen in a while, huh? Oh, broken tackle, and that gets him the first down. He might have actually come back
And he
across
hits him
the
hard
line,
at the 48.
but he got back across it. Travis Thomas, 10 for 97. Now that's a 10-catch stat line, right? They're hurrying up to the line, and they will get off another snap here before the end of the third. They just don't want this quarter to end, apparently. And it's another first down. If they hurry up, they might get another snap off. Marcus Smith. And they are hurrying up again. Peterson on a mission. And complete. Oh, he hurdles. Travis Thomas was feeling spicy and just went to hurdle the defender. There's the big turn of events, the interception.
The end of 3 quarters.
That was yet another unsuccessful screen pass. And that was a big sack. Tennessee's defense made some plays that quarter. Put your 4s up, people. Put them right up there. It is, as Chris Hansen would say, it's the witching hour here in the Liberty Bowl. These teams are trying to clutch up and get a dub. Bragging rights on the line, and another horrific screen pass, and another horrific dropped interception. Darius Peterson loves throwing the ball to Memphis, and Memphis hates catching Darius Peterson's passes.
About 3 feet away from that first down marker.
3rd and 1. They're not probably in field goal range yet, so this is a big down. And it's a completion to 84 right across the middle. Great route running to Mike
around the 15-yard
Bell.
line.
First down inside the red zone of the 15. Memphis might be sending somebody here. Their safeties are stepping up. Is this a safe? Double safety blitz, and he gets the throw off, but they can only get a yard. A double safety blitz from Memphis.
14-yard line. 1 yard on the play.
The offense is
They
trying
might
to
be
get
doing
the
it
ball
again.
to the halfback
They might
here.
be throwing
They did
both
a pretty
safeties
good
up
job
again.
of getting
Watch
a
the
few
safeties
yards.
here.
But the
One of them
defense was
they both
just
step
swarming
up.
to the
This is a
ball
double
back
safety
there.
blitz again. They're coming again, and they throw it right in the spot where the blitz came from for an
Quick
easy
strike to
first
the
down.
receiver. And that sets them up with a first and
Stumping
goal.
both safeties. They're getting tired of all these drop picks, and they're trying to just sack them to end the drive. It did not work on that one. Tennessee inside the 5, first and goal. A hand up the middle, and he's short. I thought for sure he was getting in. He looked to be carrying the defender into the end zone, but great help by the outside linebacker. This looks like a prime running opportunity here, and they throw it though. And he gets sacked for a 6-yard loss from the ball, Pete Carroll. Jesus. Oh no, Tennessee was inches from the end zone. Now they're back outside the 5.
Crucial third down as they try to take the lead.
A big third down. And he throws it way over the head of the receiver. It's 4th and goal. 4th quarter, a lot of time left here, and you're on the 7. And they're going for it. They could make it a 1-possession game. There's so much time left. You gotta question this, unless they get it. Which he's taken off, and he gets fumbled.
It's a fumble.
And it's picked off, and it's a dead ball. He wasn't going to do anything with it. Both teams have traded 4th down stops in the red zone now. Tennessee, you had 7 minutes left in the game.
Memphis.
You've just forced 3 or 4 straight 3-and-outs. Kick a field goal, guys.
Now he's scrambling.
Oof. The quarterback crumples after 1 yard. Just the amount of questionable coaching decisions on both sides in this game is quite incredible. Second and 9. Big hit there. Edwards took a shot. And that one's dropped.
Has it, and he dropped it.
3rd and 9. Tennessee's defense must be thinking, how many times do we have to bail out this shit offense and this shit coaching staff? Well, the answer is at least one more time. Let's see if they can do it here. Tennessee 3-down linemen playing coverage. They send a blitz and another 3rd down screen and another loss.
Here's
I'm
the
sorry.
halfback on the screen.
I'm sorry that it had to be this way.
That'll bring up 4th and 13.
Memphis punting again.
White to punt.
Tennessee does not send pressure.
They get this one off, and it's a beauty.
A little room to return here. Ooh, nice play by 43, avoiding the blocks.
And he's taken down at the 48-yard line. Tennessee's
And
really
look
used
at
to
the
having
game so
everything
far.
go their way
Tennessee's
on
run
offense, and that hasn't been the case today.
68
Hasn't
plays.
been the case. You know, the offensive coordinator, I think, may have looked at this game as if it would be.
Here we go. Great starting
You know
field
this is a
position.
real crucial
Can they
time
go
in the
get 7?
game. It
Because
could
it
still
doesn't
go
look
either
like they're
way.
ready to settle for 3. If they went for it on the last one, they're going to go for it again, you'd think. Oh, great throw. Great run after catch. Quarterback was about to get sacked. Just got it off. Matt Quinn broke a few tackles, and they are in business once again at the 40-yard line. Anthony Tremblay, one of the several thousand Tremblays in this game. 5 wide. Throw to the outside, toe drag, 4 yards.
He steps out right around the
Chris
36-yard line.
Smith, who has 8 catches. Everybody has 8 catches. They throw the ball so much, you know. These guys walked off the bus with 8 catches. 5 wide again. Over the middle. Complete
Makes the first down
to
catch.
Matt Quinn, who
And they
just
make
set
the
the
stop at
school
the
record for
27-yard
receptions in a game, which I am sure will be rebroken later. They motion number 24 to the left, and another screen pass. This one looks like it could be successful. 20, 10, inside the 10-yard line, a 20-yard screen pass. Somebody snip that clip and send it to the Smithsonian, because we just witnessed a successful screen pass to a wide receiver. There was some motion involved, so is that a caveat? I'm going to count it. And so that's now the best screen pass I've ever seen in this game. And it's a draw play, and he has room to run. And he fights inside the 5 to the 4. And is this familiar? Anybody else have deja vu? Because I seem to remember Tennessee getting to this exact spot on the field last drive before pissing away their chance at points.
It's 2nd and goal.
Let's see if they have some different play calls here. Ace formation. They have a heavy line in motion the tight end to the right side. They drop back to pass. And he's running right into nothing. 3rd down.
Well, that time the defense did a really good job of bringing pressure. They brought the blitz and really it freed up the defensive line to eventually put pressure.
Surely not. Surely they'd take the 3 points this time if they need to. Surely. Split backs. Oh, a screen pass. And it won't work. No gain. 4th and goal.
The screen pass goes
I'm praying for a field goal attempt, but I don't think I'm going to get one. And, well, I'll be damned. Tennessee, realizing they should have done this last time, this time elects to kick the field goal. And it's good. 1-point game. Just think about how this game would be different if they had done that last time. But either way, now if they get here again, if they force another 3 and out and get in the red zone, they don't need a touchdown. And that's a pretty big difference considering how much they've struggled from inside the 10 and even inside the 5-yard line.
Thanks, Reese. Tight game here.
Memphis's offense has really gotten to do something now. They have stalled out on several consecutive drives, and they have let their lead go from 7 to 4 to 1. And now is the time that they need to get some first downs and start bleeding this clock. The clock is still on their side, but 4 minutes and 3 timeouts, that's a lot of time. And they haven't gotten a first down in a minute. They're going to go under center, bunch to the left. 85 motions to the right, so we have twins. And they're driving back to pass. And they have 87. And he gets a first down. That was a big play for Memphis. Just to see the chains move. Just to get that. Look how ready that center is. That center was born ready. Let me on that ball so quick. Same formation again. He has time to throw. 87 again, and he's very strong tackle. Oh, he maybe concussed. Had some trouble standing up there. 2nd and 4. Clock runs. They've been finding some success under center here with this formation. See if they stay with it. They will. They'll find 87 again. Somebody's got to check this guy. I've noticed that, watch for the 5-step pass. I don't think I've seen that specific advice before. Watch the ends here. Memphis's tackles drop way back, and it looks like the defensive ends have an opportunity to undercut the tackle to the inside and get right to the quarterback. Look at these very sharp drops by the tackles. Maybe we'll see these ends start to creep inside and shoot the gaps there that these tackles are leaving between themselves and the guards. Also, just guard 87. He's the only guy to throw the ball to every effing play. They're taking their time now. They're realizing that they can bleed this whole clock out in this drive if they play their cards right. A lot of fake snapping going on. Some hard counting. Oh no, they are going to snap it, right? They are going to snap it, right? They do. Wow, they ran that down to 1. And what do you know? 87 open, 17 yards, first down Memphis.
The 29-yard line.
You know, even if you're Tennessee, do you think about letting them score if they get close to the end zone? Just make it 8. Still have a chance to tie. Right now, it's death by 1,000 cuts. As this clock is running, they snap it early there. Just the same route, and he goes out of bounds. Not ideal. And he's short of the first down. That actually might be, I mean, not a blessing in disguise. That's actually very good for Tennessee because when they were in that formation, giving Memphis the same look, Memphis was running the same play, and we're probably going to be stuck on that play for the rest of the drive. Goes out of bounds, no hurry up, different formation. Maybe Tennessee's defense stacks up better against this formation. Something to think about. If they run this, it looks like they should have an easy first down. They don't run it, they throw it, and they have a man for a first down anyway. And now Tennessee starts to burn timeouts. Andy Reid taking his first time out of the game. Tennessee, they need this defense to do something special here to get their offense the ball back. Handoff to number 23. He's got room to run. Open field tackle for no gain. Second and 10. Look at Burns there. Maybe we'll see a play from Burns.
Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 14-yard line.
Second and 10. Let's see if they keep it on the ground. You think they might, just to burn the timeouts. They do again. Read option. He's got room to run. But he breaks the tackle, but it does he doesn't go out of bounds. I thought he had a lot of room to cut that up earlier. He ran outside, but then he breaks the tackle. It's 3rd and 2. This is the game right here. If Memphis gets this first down, it might be over. They spread him out. Are they going to spread him out and run? No, they're throwing the ball. And he throws it over his head. Incomplete pass. Wow, Tennessee had no timeouts left. They had no timeouts remaining. You can run 40 more seconds off that clock if you want.
Just under 2 minutes in the game.
Instead, Tennessee gets the ball back. It is now a 4-point game, which is important. It's touchdown or bust again for the Vols. So that was a fairly successful drive. Memphis had gone 3 and out a few times in a row. Instead, they drove all the way down the field, burned all of Tennessee's timeouts, wasted a few minutes of clock, and pushed it back out of field goal range.
And they can forget about returning this one.
They could have moved the ball. They could have moved the clock even further if they would have just ran that ball on 3rd and 2.
Try to lead his team to the go-ahead score.
Or if you're going to throw it, you better convert. You know, that's the risk you have. Here we go. Tennessee ball down 4, minute 30. They have to go 75 yards at a minute 30 with no timeouts. Not an easy task. Oh, first throw of the drive is complete for a 7-yard gain, and they get out of bounds. That's about as good of a start as you can ask for Tennessee. They've been getting into the red zone over and over. It's just that when they get there, they've been stuck with 3 or 0 points. Drop back, pressure, long throw, picked, and that's game. Interception, Memphis. They played with fire one too many times, and they got burned. Mike Foster's second pick of the game. And Darius Peterson did not have it one more drive in it. Oh, what do we have here? We have a man down, holding his knee. Who is that? That looks serious.
From the 38-yard line. First down.
Memphis not kneeling on it yet. Still running the ball with the quarterback here. Loses 2 yards. Make it 2nd and 12.
The speed and instincts it takes for a linebacker to get from his position into the backfield to make a play like that.
They should now be able to kneel on it, you think.
Under a minute left in the game.
You really hope they don't fumble this here. And they don't, and they will not have to snap the ball again.
Picks up 5 with the carry.
Your final score is Memphis 17, Tennessee 13. And Tennessee, the week after beating number 1 Florida, falls to the Memphis Tigers, who needed this win after their game against Texas last week.
A great one to win, a really tough one to lose. 17-13, Memphis.
Mike Foster, player of the game, 7 tackles, a sack, 2 interceptions. Stout performance by the Memphis defense.
Another edition of NCAA Football 14.
Well, thank you all for tuning in to this broadcast. Congratulations to Memphis for pulling out the win. Well, that's a heck of a picture. I like that picture. And I will now be signing off, and I will see you guys next week.